Hello, my love muffins. I'm back with your daily channeled message. So let's see what wants to come through. I'm back in the room that I couldn't escape from, if you guys noticed that. The constantly changing backgrounds is part of my play here. So, okay, we're gonna get right into it. Holding space for those of you that have not yet found an integrative process within is part of the journey for the individuals that have already successfully navigated the internal waters of their internal landscape. When we hold space for those around us, not only are we moving into a higher vibrational awareness, we are also allowing for new messages to come through regarding how our connection to others is paramount to our experience in this incarnation. When we hold space for others from a calm and content empathetic place, we allow ourselves to see through the lens of the divine, to be able to see through our heart space rather than through the mind, moving out of logic and moving into a deep sense of unity within, because we must be in that sense of unity to stay in an open experience while others are navigating their own inner turmoils. This does not mean that there will be a lack of integrative process happening on the part of the individual that you are holding space for. Rather, you are allowing for them to do the internal processing work that is necessary for them to move through the things that are coming up for them. It is so important to allow for these integrative processes to happen so that the individuals are able to do their work on an individual level. But as we hold space, that individual work begins to fold and weave itself through the web of existence and interconnectedness. And as we show our true hearts to others, as we show our vulnerability, as well as our strength and our experiences, we allow for others to lean on us in powerful and positive ways that are bringing them closer to their own inner sense of unity. So as you move forward and navigate through these experiences, whether you are the one holding space or you are the one having space held for you, it is important to remain as present as possible and lean on the connections that you have in your life, as they are here to serve you as your greatest reflectors, to show you the things that may not be seen quite yet, to allow for the things that need to be seen to come to the surface and be held not only by you, but by those around you, to allow for you to be seen to your fullest authenticity, in your fullest expression, so that you are able to move forward in powerful and positive ways. There's also going to be a message regarding how individuals can effectively hold space for the others in their lives, as this is necessary at this time. Many individuals are feeling like they are not able to move forward in positive ways. There are fears coming up. There are restrictions. Individuals that have not yet fully found themselves on this awakening journey are having many and much shadow come up at this time. Even individuals that have taken steps on this journey are having many shadow come up at this time. That is part of the process that we are currently undergoing. However, when we allow for ourselves to be seen in our entirety, including the parts of ourselves that we do not wish to show to others, we are allowing ourselves to be enveloped in the love that is the divine. Many of the fears and limiting beliefs have kept you separate from one another, have kept you separate in fear of rejection, abandonment, and other individualized experiences of such interpersonal interactions. However, it is now time to take positive steps forward, to allow yourself to be seen in your fullness, nurture yourself, give yourself the time, energy, and love that you have always deserved and you have always been at the core of who you are. That is why as we move forward through this and we begin to be able to hold space for one another from that place of unconditional acceptance and love without needing to fix or change anything for the other individual. We are allowing that love to be reflected back to one another. This is part of the progression that is moving us toward a more embodied understanding of ourselves as part of a collective consciousness. This type of interconnectedness is what is allowing these things to come to the surface for reflection at this time. This deepening of interconnected bonds, of interrelational bonds between individuals on your planet is going to continue to unfold through and past the ascension process as you begin to understand yourselves as part of a whole, not separate from that whole. It is going to be part of a beautiful unfolding that is allowing you to see yourself in a myriad of different ways through a myriad of different perspectives, but coming back to the embodied understanding that you are all of it, and all of the different individualized aspects of Source are perfect, and they do not need to be fixed. They do not need to be changed. They just need to be loved, and you are loved right now. Wow, holy shit. I can't even explain to you the unconditional love that was in my heart as I was channeling that message. It was honestly really hard to not take a second and breathe into it for a moment, because wow. And I think that they were showing me that unconditional love as part of what we're going to be experienced through these experiences of interconnectedness and a deepening of connection in our interpersonal relationships. And of course, with this advice that they're giving, there's always the caveat, making sure that you are in aligned situations, that, share with people that you feel safe with, that you feel genuinely understand you and have your best interests at heart, that feel in alignment, all of that stuff, making sure that you're taking care of yourself first, you're nurturing yourself first, you're loving yourself first, doing that inner resourcing, but allowing for other people to see you in your wholeness and your vulnerability, because that is part of you, and those pieces need to be acknowledged just as much as the more comfortable pieces of your personality need to be acknowledged. So I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.